All right, welcome back everybody to another variant heat check. I've got my buddy Ben C with me, and we got a couple of good books to talk about for you this week. We got some indie love. We're giving you some indie books. We're not all about the big two here. So please like, subscribe, hit that alert button so you don't miss any of the content dropping on the channel, and just hang on for a second. We're going to get right into the books. All right, so our first book here is this is a recent one. I mean, this series is relatively new. This is We Live. This is from Aftershock, and it's only had those 5 issues I think come out so far in this first run. And this issue 1 had a 1 in 15 retailer incentive variant, and this thing is beautiful. Like when I just look at it, like I don't know if I've even come across this, let alone seen this cover before, but I really dig it. Like it's just got this cool kind of a Fables, kind of like a fairy tale kind of vibe going for it, and this thing ain't easy to find. Like this prices have been ticking up like lately, going up from like 65 to 85. A lot of best offers being accepted, but this is definitely a book to keep an eye on.
And there's not too many available on top of it all.
There's that.
So while they're getting cleared out at these prices that are definitely higher and the book's starting to heat up, I don't think we've seen the end of it. I love this cover, man, for what it's worth. I bought 2 copies of this when it came out, and I don't do that with comics for the covers. And I did with this. It's just, I don't know. Really appreciate this one.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I know that number 5 really kind of set things in motion. So I think that is also going to start driving people back towards, the older issues as well, because I think the series is really starting to kick into gear to become something more.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's a trippy story from what I understand. I mean, we were talking about it a little earlier, but it's humanity's coming to an end and 5,000 kids are going to get saved. They got to make it to the beacons. And this is the story of just one of them and like his older sister or whatever. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm waiting for the trade to check it out, but these prices encourage that purchase of the trade.
Like you said, 1 in 15 on this book. There's not going to be, that means Aftershock. Like a lot of shops don't even order like many Aftershock books or any for that matter, depending on the size of the store you got in your area. But our next one is a book that everybody knows about these days, but it may not be the one you're thinking, or at least the issue you're thinking. But this is Something is Killing the Children. But we're looking at number 6, but we're also looking at that one per store that, like, thank you, I guess it was, like to retailers. So they only got 1.
And this, so there's a few first appearances or first full appearances, and I am absolutely into the cameo versus full in this series because I've read it and I'm on top of it. These prices, I mean, $80 consistently.
There's some 50s and 65s in there too.
There's some 50s and 65s hidden in there, but these prices are going to look like bargains when we get a show, right? We're getting a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Or nobody's said it yet, but everyone's in agreement. So maybe when everyone's just in agreement, we get it. And these 9.8 prices are going to look bargain basement hunting again. So
that is true. But this series as a whole is just, it's crazy. But as everybody focuses in on number 1, like they all want number 1, to your point, like all these first appearances and things that are showing up in the other books are going to be the ones people start hunting once we start getting content, once we start seeing images, once we start getting a show. People are going to be kicking themselves to say, man, $84 for that 9.6. Why didn't I just buy that? Why didn't I put a bid down on that?
Or make a better offer than this 175 on the 200.
Yeah. Very true.
Before we get out of here, hit that like button. Don't forget to sub up the channel. Chris Nelms over on comicbookinvest.com did a fantastic cover gallery. Jason Shaw, huge first appearance list. So get on over, comicbookinvest.com, check it out. And until next time, for Peter, me, see ya.
Take it easy.